So word on the street is Nickelodeon's supposed to be rebooting All That and Are You Afraid of the Dark? I heard that Kenan Thompson is going to be the exclusive producer of the All That reboot. And I just heard now that Kale is going to be joining Kenan by his side. I mean, Kale might as well, since his days of doing Game Shakers are over, since Game Shakers is officially over. So he might as well work with Kenan again. So yes, All That is coming back for a reboot. Now, I don't know if they're going to like get all the cast members of the 90s and 2000s and then new cast members to like come together and they like do skits with each other, like new skits and whatnot. Or are the old cast members just coming back all together to be supportive for the new cast? Because if All That's coming back with obviously with a new cast, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. Some people feel like All That doesn't need a reboot, and that's perfectly fine if you feel that way. I don't think they need a reboot, but that depends if they like get the old cast members to do like new skits with the new cast members. If they was doing something like that, then I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But if they just getting the new cast members for the new All That reboot, I'm not sure, because All That back in the 90s was the bomb, okay? That was the golden era, the true golden era of All That. Back in the 90s when we had Angelique Bates, Lori Beth Denberg, Katrina Johnson, Kel Mitchell, Elisa Reyes, Josh Server, Kenan Thompson, Amanda Bynes, Leon Ferguson, Christy Knowings, Danny Tamborelli, Nick Cannon, Mark Saul, and Gabriel Iglesias. Like I said, I didn't care for 2000s All That. I just didn't think 2000s All That was not all that, no pun intended. I mean, yeah, they had a few funny skits like Sugar and Coffee, the Together Forever, Vital Information for Your Everyday Life with Lil JJ was funny. He was hilarious. What makes you think that the All That reboot might actually be better? I mean, who's to say? Who knows? But I just don't think they need a reboot. I think All That was fine just ending in 2000, but then they decided to bring it back in 2002, and that lasted until October of 2005. So I guess Kenan, who's now on Saturday Night Live, I guess he figured that, hey, Saturday Night Live, Mad TV, all these shows been on for a long time. How about we do the same thing with All That? So I don't know. And Are You Afraid of the Dark is supposed to be coming back for a reboot as well. Are You Afraid of the Dark? It originally ran from October 31st, 1990, obviously on Halloween Day, since it makes sense. This is Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then it ended on April 20th, 1996. But then it was revived again back on February 6th of 1999. It then officially came to an end once again the second time on June 11th, 2000. Now they're coming back years later. I'm cool with the Are You Afraid of the Dark reboot. I mean, why not? Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps, those two shows were something else in the 90s. Are You Afraid of the Dark, man, it had they suspense scary moments. They did. But I think Goosebumps took scariness and Goosebumps, no pun intended, to a whole new level. I think Goosebumps probably made people wet their pants and scare them to death the most than Are You Afraid of the Dark. Goosebumps was something else. Especially that one episode where they had a pile of worms. Oh, hell. Oh, no. Goosebumps, you going too far. Jeez, O.P. I'm like, what is going on? So, yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark? It should still have that feel like it did back in the 90s. So, we'll see. Anyways, tell me your thoughts on, are you cool with Are You Afraid of the Dark reboot? Do you think All That should have a reboot? Or do you think All That should be left alone? Just tell me your thoughts later.